us now at the 105th PGA Championship. Cameron, a nice 5 under 65 for you today. What was working for you and going well for you out there to have such a good day?
Probably just a little bit better off the tee today. Just a few more fairways. The irons had felt great all week, and just wasn't able to drive the ball how I wanted to, and it's pretty penal around here in the rough. So it's good to see that driver just straighten up a little bit today, and a few putts drop as well.
That's great. We'll take some questions, starting with Jeff.
Cam, given how hard the week was, what's the sense of accomplishment finishing in the red on this golf course?
Yeah, that was kind of the goal today, was to get back in the red and just kind of see what happens. Obviously, the course softened up yesterday with all that rain, and the fairways were kind of holding up a little bit more rather than running off into the rough, and the greens are quite receptive too. So it was definitely a gettable golf course, and just happy to really just string around together like that. It was just good to see.
I think they said your 65 ties the low fourth round at a PGA at Oak Hill. What's it like to leave here with a little piece of history?
Yeah, that's always nice. Those stats, I mean, you never really think of before you're teeing off. I think the goal is to go out there and shoot as low as you can, and that's a kind of nice feeling, I guess.
Great. Juan?
So, Cam, can you take us through the 4 days? Different weather, different conditions, quite tough. Did you really enjoy these conditions? Or?
It's hard to say that yesterday was enjoyable. It was a grind out there yesterday, but I thought the course was presented, really well at the start of the week. It was really firm and fast, and you had to hit the right, shots even off the tees to hold some fairways. So, really strong golf course, and as it softened up, it kind of allowed a few more opportunities. But very enjoyable week. I love the golf course.
A good number of players were saying it's the toughest golf course they played in a while. Is that your experience too?
Yeah, it's definitely up there. I think the first couple of days when it was firm and fast, like I said, you hit it. Sometimes you hit a great drive and it just dribbles off into the rough, and you're hacking a wedge out, and that stuff gets pretty tiring after a while. So it was a grind, and I think it was tough but fair.
Bob?
Long way to go, but Brooks is obviously having another good week in a major, and obviously has on live. Anything you've seen, I don't know how much you've played with him, but anything you've seen in him over the last few months that suggests that he would keep being in this position here now?
Every time I play with Brooks, he's pretty impressive, to be honest. I haven't really played too many times where he's kind of scrapped it around. He's always been a great ball striker, and when he's holding putts like he is at the moment, he's pretty dangerous, I think. And like he said as well, I think he's back to being healthy, and I think that brings a little bit of internal confidence as well, being out there and just being able to do your stuff.
I don't know if we're past this point yet or not, but there are 4 live guys, I believe, top 20 or so right now. Does it say anything, or should we even be talking about it anymore?
I don't think so. I think I gave up on that narrative about 6 months ago, I think. I think there's been a few guys that have been trying to kick it along a little bit, but, we're still out there. We're still, we haven't forgot how to play golf. We're all great golfers out there, and we know what we can do, and I think, that's what we're trying to do.
Jeff?
What would be a couple highlights on those 7 birdies?
Hitting some fairways was really nice. I think that start today was, just having, not quite my best stuff off the tee, and kind of almost scrapping it around the first few days. To be able to start like that was a bit of a confidence booster, and then kind of got a little bit scrappy there through the middle, but any birdie's a good birdie around here. It's hard to say which one was better than others, but yeah.
So at what point in there did you kind of feel like you were onto something?
I hit a really I've struggled on the 6 hole like most people have this week. And I hit a really nice drive down the left-hand side there and hit a nice 5-iron, and that kind of just got finished off a good stretch for me, but it was just, freeing up. Once you get past that 6 hole, the golf course gives you a little bit more than those previous 6.
Bob, go ahead.
Cam, you admitted earlier that you got off to a bit of a slow start this year for, myriad reasons. You feel like you're turning the corner now? Obviously a strong showing last week and now here again.
Yeah, it's starting to feel really nice. I think a little bit too much time off with the golf clubs, probably has, I guess, kind of delayed how I wanted to start the year. But no, it's starting to feel really nice. I'm starting to feel confident with those irons, which when I'm playing good golf, that's where I feel like I'm at. If I'm in the fairway and I've got an iron in my hand, I really feel like I can be competitive out there, and that's what I'm doing.
Do you know anything about LA Country Club? Have you ever been or heard much about it?
Never been there. I've heard really good things. The US Open is also another challenging experience, so I'm sure they've tightened it up a little bit, mixed it up a little bit, and looking forward to another grind there that week.
Thanks.
All right.
Thanks
for your
guys.
time.
Thank you.